Did you know there exists a gun that doesn't just fire bullets? It actually listens to its surroundings and reacts to sound waves? It might sound like science fiction, but reality can sometimes be stranger than fiction. Welcome to today's episode of Firearms, where we uncover a truly remarkable fact about a revolutionary piece of technology, a gun that responds to sound vibrations. Buckle up, because this story is going to blow your mind. Before we dive in, let's set the stage. The relationship between firearms and technology goes back centuries, evolving from rudimentary gunpowder weapons to high-tech pieces of equipment that use precision mechanics and electronics. But innovation took a sharp turn with this weapon. Instead of relying purely on mechanical functions, this gun made a radical departure. It was integrated with sound recognition technology. Yes, you heard that right. It can actually listen. Let's break it down. Imagine you're a soldier or perhaps a security officer in a high-stakes environment. Noise erupts from all directions and chaos ensues. A traditional firearm would simply be a tool in your hand, nothing more than an extension of your own skill. But this sound-responsive gun? It's so much more. Created using state-of-the-art acoustic radar, this incredible firearm gathers live audio inputs from its environment. It recognizes unique patterns like gunshots, screams, or even the subtle hum of a disabling device. Upon detecting these specific sound triggers, it adjusts its own settings to better prepare the user for what's coming. This could include calibrating targeting mechanisms, adjusting the type of ammunition to be fired, or even locking its safety measures to prevent an unwarranted shot. The intelligence is built into its very core, making it capable of split-second decisions faster than any human reflex. Now you might be wondering, how does it distinguish between harmless sounds and those that indicate potential danger? This firearm is built with advanced sound wave recognition algorithms that can parse audio patterns in milliseconds. Take sounds as mundane as clapping or a door slamming. For this weapon, they're filtered out as non-threatening. Compare that to a sound like rapid gunfire, and you have an entirely different response triggered. It's like having an artificial intelligence assistant right in your hands, one that's sole purpose is your survival and success. Incredible, isn't it? Here's where it gets even more fascinating. This incredible gun was primarily developed with military applications in mind, but intriguing potential use cases for law enforcement are also being explored. Imagine, for instance, trying to disarm an attacker in a crowded area. With its ability to detect the presence of specific threats through sound, this gun could prevent unnecessary casualties by focusing only on quantifiable risks. Every sound it registers becomes part of a much larger equation, a formula for protection. But let me take you behind the scenes a little further. Developers faced an enormous challenge in teaching the gun to differentiate between types of sounds. After all, it's not just about recognizing frequency, but also the timbre, pitch, and specific acoustic traits of different noises. To accomplish this, they fed the system millions of sound clips during its training phase. Think of it as teaching a musical instrument to play songs it's never heard before. This gun is that instrument, except it's set to life-saving mode. What about the ethics of such a weapon? Does a gun with this technology make humans too reliant? How might its use change modern warfare or the broader scope of law enforcement? These are big questions the creators are still grappling with. While automated systems are undeniably efficient, humanity has always debated the relationship between such technology and human agency. At the heart of it lies the same question we've asked since the dawn of AI technologies in all industries: how much trust do we put in the machine? Yet, there's another unexpected angle here. Because sound waves travel faster and often reveal information ahead of direct visual contact, this gun opens the possibility of preparing for threats before they are visible. Imagine being able to detect an incoming car or drone just from the mechanical noises preceding them. This preemptive ability could be groundbreaking for operations where seconds make the difference between success and catastrophe. Now, if you're thinking of everyday civilian applications, this weapon probably isn't making its way into your local hunting store or shooting range anytime soon. However, the technology within it could be repurposed in less lethal ways, possibly for rescue missions in disaster zones. Picture this. Trained sound patterns could help rescuers locate trapped individuals or pinpoint where a distress signal came from. Sound-responsive tech holds potential far beyond its current applications. But wait, remember I mentioned the gun can detect sound vibrations and lock its own safety features in certain situations? This innovation has another mind-bending aspect: adaptability across circumstances. In a hostage scenario, for instance, a child's crying or panicked yells wouldn't be misinterpreted as aggressions. To think, a weapon that shows restraint, it's a concept almost unheard of in firearm design. Let's wrap up with some jaw-dropping stats. Current prototypes have a 90% success rate in distinguishing between ambient noise and operational segments, an achievement many initial designs struggled to achieve. As more data feeds the weapons system, it becomes smarter. It's not just a tool, it transforms itself through sound, learning from every experience. So, what do you make of this technological marvel? It challenges what we know about firearms, the essential functions they serve, and how far humans can push the boundaries of innovation. Imagine a world where your security equipment doesn't just react to threats, but anticipates them based on auditory cues alone. Truly, this is a step into the future, a future led by sound. If this blew your mind, hit that like button, share this video, and stay tuned because there's so much more coming in this firearms series.